The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? It really is the best start, isn't it? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Right, one of them died. Yeah. And now I can't remember, it's like a month since I played this last. I just need to make the most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. Yes. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, we write a poem! This is the real horror of the game. You have unlocked a special poem. Would I want to read it? No, because it's poetry. Oh, we're going to have to press yes, aren't we? Fine. That's not a poem. Oh, they're no longer happy. They're sad. Alright, let's give into the mood.
Good news, everyone.
It's not good news. We're doing poetry. Hello, lazy games. Alright, let's feed into the game and go all evil. Suicide, depression, misery. Clearly, Kawaii is the most unfortunate thing there. Tragedy, death, graveyard, milk, kitty, uncontrollable cheeks. Oh, none of them are unfair, I guess. Empty, disown, playground, Doki, poof, melody, vanilla, bunny, imagination, romance. Disown? Need to lurk for a little bit when I'm still watching, not a problem. Jump vivacious, daydream, sparkle is clearly the most horrific word there. Bouncy. Oh, I've had bouncy before. These are the same words every time. They don't change. I think these ones do. Tenacious. Vertigo. Unrequited. Entropy. This is just gonna be same words now. This is all this is. None of those are horrific. Lust, I guess. Inferno. Oh, that's just a fun one. Inferno's fun. Ambient, hopeless, hopeless, horror, or wrath. Go with wrath. That's why I wish I could unleash upon this game. What fucking voice did I give you? Can anyone remember? Wasn't it Italian? I genuinely can't remember. I think it was Italian. The other girl I gave the deep voice. What voice did I give the other girl? I say Italian, it's more of a stereotype. It's more Mario, isn't it? Mario Monica, yeah. I'm sorry for what's about to happen. Hi again, Spanky. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. Oh, that's my voice. This might be a little strange to me, but at least I kept my word. Keep my word. I can't read. Can't read, guys. Well, I'm back at the literature. Everything I've read now has just been pure coincidence. The short hair girl was very angry, yeah. The last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. You got something on your face, Yuri. What fucking voice did I give you? Can't remember. You know what? Just to save my own voice, I'm just going to give her my normal one. Which I think I gave to the other girl, who's no longer with us. You've inherited her voice, because I can't remember what I gave you. Thanks for keeping your promise, Spanky. This isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Pretty sure that's not meant to happen.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack.
I remember that one.
You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
You've gone in front of the text box. I know. Ain't have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room. I guess that's Monica saying that.
Not Monica.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Or Minja.
Manga is literature?
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops onto a seat. Oh, don't plop on the seat. caretaker won't take care of that. I'm sorry, Spanky. Make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. No. Well, I can't really say no either way. Yes, we could. We could just leave. Things are getting weird. Like you said, I'm in this club now. And it feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Music's gone weird. It's gone off tempo. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. Ooh. Oh, I nearly said it. If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I'll just try and be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. It is a literature club, we are meant to read. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. Is it How to Be a Complete Bastard by Adrian Edmondson, because I quite enjoy that book. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? You've really got a one-track mind, hasn't it? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Okay, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. It's going to be horrific, isn't it? Phew. But if you read it at your own pace, I look forward to hearing what you think. The tempo music changes is scrambling my brain. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Okay. His old voice there. Did he go? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Ooh, different music. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. Ellipses. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, is she gonna die next? I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Hello, Chicky Nugget. Music is so off-putting. It is, especially in my headset. It is scrambling my brain somewhat. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Can I play Doom Eternal, please? I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. I'm lurking this all day now. Bless you. The whole saga's on YouTube. Hopefully this one will be as well, unless something horrific happens. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, it's about, I look at the cover of the book. The book is entitled Portrait of Markov. Isn't that a Call of Duty game? There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Oh, good. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. So, Battle Royale? But the facility gets even worse, and he starts selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... No, it's not Battle Royale. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. It's David Cronenberg, right? The book I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? I'm up for reading that. It sounds like a sort of Junji Ito thing. I'm well into that. You already made it sound like it's going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came out of nowhere. It still sounds like a nice story. I mean, it's no The Very Hungry Caterpillar, but come on. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Spanky? No, it's not that. I'm definitely into it. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive from the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just like this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Especially if your limbs are attached to someone else. When horrible things happen, not because someone wants to be evil. Oh, hi, Tex, James. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I didn't click anything. But I'm rambling, aren't I? That's my job. There can be only one. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise. Game, can you keep giving me like the weird shit? That's keeping me engaged somewhat. Well, I guess it's alright then. Why not just keep reading constantly? I'm going to zone out. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Is it a problem with you just playing with your hair constantly? When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Oh, but... guess I won't read that then. I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Nah, he said everything's been above board so far. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. At least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Yes, can you stop freaking out, please, Yuri? What are you, a Bethesda game? I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Ellipses. No, don't say ellipses. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and I put it into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? No, there are no chairs. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. I thought I was going to sit on my lap. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Read the goddamn book! Hurry up. I'm sorry, it's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. What, reading? That is, reading in company with somebody. You're in a literature club. We've been doing this for at least 2 episodes. Come on. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. I read very loudly. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Who'd have thought someone else being in the room would make it feel like someone else was in the room? It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. What about Monica and Natsuki? I realise she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Oh no, she's one of those people that reads over your shoulder. I hate those people. Sorry, I was just a bit... Didn't want to read that anyway. Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you? I do. Are you Canadian? Or British? We do that a lot. I'm sorry if we do. I really don't mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? Oh, your eyes have disappeared. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Oh, drop my hard desk, did I? I suppose so. She timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Got a bit of shoulder porn going on there. Wow, chicka, wow, wow. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Our character, everyone. Too stupid to turn the page. Here. Ooh, different camera angle. Is this... Have we unlocked the ending? Is this it? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right hand side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it fits to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face she's in the corner of my vision. That's not the corner of her vision. She's right fucking there. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, go for some corn now. Hey! You turned the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Keep up with her eyes? They're not going anywhere. Or are they? That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? What are you insinuating? That I can't read? I have you know I can read. I've done a read once. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. That's possibly the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. She just does it, so I don't get to read anything. Instead, I just assume she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, I let it flutter over her to the side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, we're going to get paper cuts if we keep doing this. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses when she says and all that. Aha! Expression's changed. She's going creepy all night. I'm enjoying all the random wrongness that keeps happening. Random wrongness is a very good descriptive of this game. That's what you're talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Bet that's not the only thing you want to come into your head. I'll stop. Aha! Yuri, are you feeling alright? You've always been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. No, lungs, not heart. That's not how breathing works. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that all about? Oh fuck, here we go. Spanky, did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Ah, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Every time I'm speaking now, I feel like I'm committing a hate crime. Every time, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Do I have to? Fuck off with poems. She might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? No. Yes, I was asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left in our book and then slip it back into my bag. Oh, who should I throw into first, guys? It's over to you. Natsuki or Monica? Basically, do you want gravelly voice or Italian stereotype voice? Which one do you want, guys? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Natsuki. Natsuki it is. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Ellipses. Ellipses?
Spanky, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh?
What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
To be fair, there was only like 20 options and I just keep clicking what's the same things. But yes. I'm not a writer. I think I made that blatantly obvious. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. She did a poem that had a monkey in it. I quite like that one. Painful to think about. Ellipses.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, each to their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, I'll probably think it's stupid.
Oh, it's got a monkey in it as well. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Seems to be quite lazy. Wouldn't let me move them.
Yeah. Told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. It had a monkey in it. 10 out of 10. We'll poem again.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
Crap effort. BRB, no problem.
So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? And you expressed about a monkey. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I settled for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I learnt your poem was crap. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. Besides the humour of that last comment, I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Nasuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Why give me the option? Who do I show my poem to next? I wonder which one I'll go for. I choose Door! Oh, Door doesn't want to hear my poem. That sucks. Hi, Spanky. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, have you ever had any suggestions for the club? Like new activities or things we can do better? Yeah, Golden Eye Tournament. Let's do that. Golden Eye 64, let's go! I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I tried to bring something up and then, you already ran out of the room. That didn't go well, did it? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to say your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha! Don't worry, Spanky. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? I don't know. But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yes, that's true. I hand Monica my peon. Great job, Spanky. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. I'm going, oh no. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. There's the tagline for this stream. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Okay, I don't do the last bit. No efforts on my part. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I think Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that it's a bad thing, no. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably much a more interesting place for her. God, you keep rattling on, don't you? But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for commenting on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. I think we all look for a long time when we get a bit overstimulated. Don't we all? Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologise. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad to take all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose you can get my peon now. Anyway, do you want to read my peon now? I'm just gonna keep saying poem wrong, just to annoy people. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. It's most big YouTubers, isn't it? Well, that's because I had to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Holding on. Is this about Glory Hole? Better not be. Holding the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes no longer see colour. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply peons on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Are you going to stab me? Okay. Peons, what's that? So what do you think? I think you're going to stab me. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback, despite being in a literature club, talking about literature when I'm not the person to ask. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten really pretty popular nowadays. Is it? I've heard of one about a monkey.
Still, at least we got the duck.
The duck?
Yeah. It's made out of plastic.
Eddie, what in the name of Greek buggery? You saw a plastic duck.
It floats in the bath. Hello?
But why? It's hollow. Why the duck?
It came free with the telly.
I still can't believe I had to rip it off YouTube and make it myself. And I couldn't even do the whole thing because it stops. Shame. That is, a lot of peons have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. That's fine. It gives my voice a rest. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Please continue. I like that poem. I like the duck poem. The duck poem is great. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. See, I can read big words. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Can we get an elephant instead? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Get a duck. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a single point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. So don't perfect it, just write it down, then perfect it. Right, okay. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get just a big puddle of ink. I've never been good at peons. Neither have I. I'm not a peon, man. Just move your hand and go with the flow. Sounds like my thesis. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Who should I show my poems? Such decisions. Ellipses. A jury reads the poem and I notice our eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Ellipses. Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then it ends up covering her whole face. What? Oh, that's close to the naughty word. No, he's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yeah, that's... I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for? I'm not reading it. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I listened to a duck once. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Just ignore the time skip or whatever the fuck's going on. Yuri stares at me blankly then and looks at my poem again. Ellipses. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. That's me when I'm doing badly in Resident Evil 3. I don't have any excuses. She traces her finger along the lines of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there were specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of lean to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the words two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. There's plenty of other things I can be blamed for. That's not one of them. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. So essentially it's Lego. Find them, build them, pay over the odds to them. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? She only likes monkeys. Well, never mind. Lego so I haven't bought Lego in years. Apart from the little statuette of myself. I shouldn't be talking about a picture like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, or me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. It's going to be creepy and all about slicing and stabbing or something, isn't it? Yuri smiles demurely as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calmly breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That was a bit hard to read. No, the other one had a monkey in it. I'm sorry I have such terrible high run. I think you kind of do. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I literally said it out loud. But it took you that long time to read it. No, it didn't. Pick your nose. Or lack of nose, I guess. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yes, I like your hand job. Wait, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Because you're thick. Thanks. L'Oreal, because I'm thick. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Now I can kind of picture you in the bath. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Thick. Hoo-hoo! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Spanky. No, it's not literal. We've got the mind of Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. I must have totally missed the point. But I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the world. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. I colour by numbers, so I can't say shit. And I still go out the lines. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering at a last remaining place of a comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing, which means you're going to top yourself in the bath. Or throw a toaster in there. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. This is about monkey. Oh, monkeys in the bath! That would have been a great poem! Just that line. There's a bath, got monkeys in it. Fucking great. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I'll probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Nah. Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. And I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Spanky. Oh, duck in the bath, even better. Me too. Right, well, that was an ordeal. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Reading is hard. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre handwriting. That music fucking throws me off, man. Don't do that. Even if it's been nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something on her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Something like that. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Got monkeys in it. Give him more praise. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? The symbolism, it's about a monkey in it. That's the symbolism. It's getting about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? Monkeys didn't give up. Monkeys never surrender. Have you not seen Planet of the Apes? I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out. It really didn't come out nice at all. What? I'm not even doing your voice. What am I doing? I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking at suggestions, I want to ask someone who actually liked it.
I think that voice has changed.
Which people did, by the way.
There we are.
Monica liked it.
Oh, Monica likes Vaseline on toast.
And Spanky did too. So based on that, I'm glad you gave me some suggestions of my own.
First of all, fuck you. Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. That's nearly me. Me. Spanky liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Suki suddenly stands up. Oh? Oh, no.
I didn't realise you're so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
And you're always trying to impress our member. That's not what I... God, it's soon get boring in music. Find the conductor of this song and have him shot. Maybe you're just jealous that Spanky appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. It's no Mick Gordon, is it?
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice for? Are you that full of yourself?
You're gonna fight to the death. I'm all for that. I was so full of myself. I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what?
I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew
a size bigger as soon as Spanky started showing up. Some people say that Yuri's boobs grew 3 times that day. Natsuki. Right to the death in mud. Oh, jelly. Jelly's more delicious. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. Take it at your odds. God. Take... You know that bit in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? We'll go for the tunnel. There's a simple way of knowing. What happens if I just leave it? Something bad happen? You really act as long as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch?
Oh, hello. Edgy? Set of my lifestyle is too much of something of your mental age to comprehend.
See?
Is this gonna like reset and kick back in?
Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves as they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then start harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing out in cute? Who do you think you are, Andrew Tate? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. It's gonna blow! That didn't take the edge off. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself an edge. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck? She did a swear! I haven't done a swear yet. There. Language, you cunt.
Yeah, go on. Let's Spanky hear everything you really think. I'm sure I'll be head over heels for you after this.
This is getting better. I like this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if he just noticed I was standing here. Spanky, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. That's impossible. She started it.
Quick, guys, before my ears start bleeding from this fucking music, which one do we pick? Natsuki or Yuri? It's ear piercing. Yuri. Stop fucking with my aspect ratio. Hi, Monica. Are you gonna do a jump scare? Can you get out of the way of the text box, please? Yes, Spanky. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. They're gonna kill each other, aren't they? We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. This is my memories of being at school. Just staying in a hallway till everyone stops yelling. I only had to do that for like 8 years. It was great. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Monica, what was all the static? Why did that come break the fourth wall? What was going on there? I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. You can't spell assertive without ass. Or urtive, but that doesn't make sense. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? I won't worry about putting your foot down. I'm pretty sure Yuri's putting her foot down on her... you know what? Never mind. Anyway. It just makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. His voice has gone all over way. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. That wasn't a run, that was a slide. Her P&G disappeared. Oh dear. But it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. She's going to kill herself, hasn't she? I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Imagine. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I don't. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Spanky, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. At least the bouncy music's gone. That would drive me insane too. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. I bet she fucking will. Forget about it forever and ever and ever if you get my drift. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Okay. Yuri looks something like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. That's the wrong voice. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. I really should. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. Yeah, I don't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Spanky. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. Siver. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. I think I missed a bit there. Is this music gonna go funky as well, man? Alright then. What have we not picked then? Headphones. Chocolate. Doki Doki. Vanilla. I'm trying to pick things we've not picked the entire game, but milk. Ribbon. Mouse. Colour. There's no U in colour. You've got it wrong, game. Boop. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Heartbeat. Flying. Does it actually lead to any? Does it really matter what I pick? I guess there is. Pickle. Lee. Socks. Play. Play with socks. Play with sunny socks. Do image. Whirlwind. Pretty sure that's not what I picked. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Well, a little more comfortable over here the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Spanky. Oh, hi, Yuri. Oh, hi, Mark. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's his expression. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a bit. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga. Oh, she is here. I thought she'd be dead. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologise. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. And it wasn't me. I wasn't acting mentally sound. You can say that again. I don't think I am as well playing this. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you consider it and apologise. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Hey Yuri, what was up with all the static? Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing peons. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. You said fuck early. Now you're apologising, I knew you really didn't mean it. Ha! Oh, she turned into Alan Partridge. Ha! Spanky, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around. And... sorry, what am I saying now?
You guys seen Monica?
There! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man.
Your voice is all over the fucking place, isn't it?
Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Ellipses. Yuri is clearly taken aback how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit.
Ellipses.
What?
I said ellipses, damn it. Why are you looking at me like... Oh, voice is changing again. Fuck it. Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologise. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, apart from the things I did. And I'll try my best to stay under control from now on. So.
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Eh?
Jeez.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. You're always on my mind. I don't even remember anything bad happening. That's you saying that, is it? You're kind of a person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Yes. But...
I'll accept your apology anyway, even if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
Hehe. Thank you. Gonna grab a snack? Go nuts. Grab me one, please. Any biscuits would be fine. No, not at all. I don't hate you. I just don't like you.
Ha ha ha. Well, since you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Suki turns on me.
You're still on trial, though.
Oh, thanks. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long, anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. I thought you were going to say you were on your period. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I've heard enough fucking piano for one game. I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. You don't play the harmonica, Monica. Just a missed opportunity. don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. Oh, it's going to turn into Doki Doki Piano Club. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something... you should play... No. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. It's called Angel of Death. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Spanky. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Will you stop talking so I can stop doing this fucking voice? I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. You missed nothing for like the entire game. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Spanky? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. What club? I planned on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Aha! I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If it's anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Hurry up. The choice is yours, but don't be late. Yui takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out from her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Oh, yes, please. No sugars, I'm being good. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. I think that we can all agree on. There's nothing quite like a shitty cup of tea. Except, of course, a shitty biscuit. Not to mention you yourself as well. Yui stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yui hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk and then get some water. She walks past me and sits the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical, like a giraffe. I return! Hooray! What biscuits did you bring? What snackies? We're intrigued. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri runs out the classroom. Are you going to drown yourself with the electric kettle? Did Yuri leave you again? Women always leave me. Oh wait, on about the game. No, it's not like that this time. It's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Star Wipe. George Lucas loved those. You have white chocolate Kinder Bueno. Oh, nice. That's much bueno. 10 minutes pass. 10 minutes to make a cup of tea? She's not vegetarian. Something holding her up. It takes like 5 minutes to make a cup of tops. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be with the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha! Ha ha! It's gonna be bad, isn't it? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. I think that's meant to be the kettle. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. That doesn't make a cute sound. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. This is going to be horrific. Yuri? Yeah. You got red on you. She's terrible at making tea. Back. Oh, we did this rewind. Thanks for waiting patiently. Spanky, do you like oolong tea? I don't want red bush tea, if that's what you're inferring. Anything is fine. Very well. You resets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. You didn't do it properly last time, though, did you? If you go to make a cup of tea and end up cutting yourself, you're doing it wrong. I shouldn't do any less than I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Woohoo! In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. That's not how I make tea. No, it's not how I make tea either. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. If you're happy and you know it, let it show. Actually, don't. And you noticed. I was doing a little bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. I think you've expressed yourself perfectly fine in the last scene. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Spanky. Yeah, I'm not fucking surprised. It's very endearing. Getting conflicting messages. It's a bit all over the place, isn't it? Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Can I pour without blood in it, please? Put a bandage on, for fuck's sake. Spanky, I have another request. Oh, is this a side quest? Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yes. I need the back support. I'm old. It's a little bit easier on my back. How is sitting on the floor better for your back with no rest? Be my back up against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Just lean back. Sorry, I didn't realise. That's going to be more uncomfortable. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. What are you, 18? Is that so? How have you got back pain? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunch over while reading? Yes. Because her boobs are massive. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe it's a lack of tea-making ability that's ruined her back. I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. That's going to make your posture worse. You do understand that, right? I'll go ahead and get the book. I'll retrieve the book from my bag. Some chocolates as well. We got Chucky! Oh, I wonder if it's been the Buono. It's a small bag of small chocolate candies. I'll take it since it'll go well with the tea. No, it'll melt. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. And in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. You better not be melting my chocolates. Don't sit on my chocolates. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yeah, romantic but not. Yeah, it's a bit about the self-harm, isn't it? And the 10 minutes to make a cup of tea, which is even more worse. Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's also more than I can handle. Your teacup! Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. So now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Tea. Chest. Don't confuse the two. That would lead to many a lawsuit, I imagine. Especially if you work in Starbucks. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She swears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. Can't picture this. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're on the floor. We've got a tea book. We've got a book. How many hands do I have? After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the tea book between my legs. Oh, rookie mistake. You'll spell that. And fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, you got chocolate as well. Am I an octopus? I'll give this game 10 points if it turns out I'm an octopus all along. I'll briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's... not my chocolate. I was on about my penis. Wait. Ooh, 1955. Yeah, are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then you might get smudges on the pages. Yeah, you're right. I won't get smudges on your chest either. You still got your clothes on. It'll leave a smear. My bad. No need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Oh, we got little lighting effects. Ooh, fancy. This is where all the budget went. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. Well, as we saw, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Isn't my tea in my leg? Don't put your elbow in my tea. And in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading it. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. And another one. And another one. And hold it all to Yuri. She didn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips. This situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. What else are we going to put in her mouth? I apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. How small is that chocolate? Her mouth is tiny anyway. Chocolate's like that big. It's like that. Yuri closes her lips over it. I bought those chocolates. And they got wrappers on as well. It's not fucking worth it, is it? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Spanky? Sorry. Are you a feeder, Spanky? No, I'm an octopus. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Spanky, I'm diabetic. I could have told you. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. I'm sorry. No! F for teacup. I mean, the girl's dining is one thing, but spilling the tea. That's just not on, is it? Spanky, I'll come over all cold. F in chat for tea. My heart. My tea? She spilled the tea. It's not on. My heart won't stop pounding, Spanky. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Spanky? Yeah, I can feel the fucking tea on my lap. My thighs are burning. And I'll probably melting my chocolate. Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. I'm sorry. The tea is spilled. Why is this happening to me? How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. I spilled my tea. The end. Oh. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Hello. You might want some eye drops. Ha. Why are the pretty ones always crazy? Ah. This is getting weird. This is. Right, my head's. I keep bobbing my head so much it's got lodged into my cushion. That's a modern Greek tragedy, and it's also happening. I haven't got over the tea, guys. I don't think I'm ever going to recover from that. It's time to share the poems. Oh, good. Alright, guys. Go nuts. I don't want to talk to you, she spilled my tea. She's in my bad books. That and the creepy shit. Go on, cat. Who are we going for? Who are we going to pick? Natsuki. Natsuki it is. Well, I can admit it's... apologise.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you putting in some effort.
That's good.
Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone.
Rather not, to be honest. You're a bit out there.
I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you?
She spilled my tea. My poem is full of rage.
I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But, you know, Monica and I are just as good as her.
At poems, I mean. Whatever.
So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it.
It sounds like a threat. Oh, speeders! I like spoons. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. I like Amy. Amy sounds dope. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Oh, what's your favourite love song? Is it Hammer Smash Bass by Cannibal Corpse? Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends. Haven't we had this poem before? Bop. Hey, Game Over Achiever. Bop, bop, ba-doo, bop. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really badly. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. This protagonist is a twat. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. And nothing else matters. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Fuck you. I like spiders. I have one tattooed on my back. Not bad, right? It sucks. You smell. What happened? You used to be cool. You wrote about monkeys. Not bad, right? It's crap. I like spiders. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up.
You work your way up from monkey to spider. That's the wrong way around the pecking order. In fact, there's no pecking order because neither of them have beaks, so I'll just shut up.
I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
That's not even my final thought about the poem.
Of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Yes?
Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
Mine is not Doki Doki Literature Club.
Something you're afraid of if people will find out and make fun of you or think less of you.
Alright, chap. What's a hobby that you're proud of which you don't want to tell anyone about? Tell me all your deepest, darkest secrets and chat. Hello out there. I'm not judging.
But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy.
Don't ask Jeff Bujara about his hobby.
I think people really need to learn to respect for others for liking weird things. So there's two of the girls in this very club whom I respectably wrote name.
There's literally only 2 girls in this club, Natsuki. Watching the Spanky scream. Don't tell anyone about that. Jesus. So, what my hobby is? Well, new hobby. I got into drawing recently, and I got a pair of Dave Grohl drumsticks. Fancy Dave Grohl drumsticks. Aren't they nice? I pay way too much for those. But come on, it's Dave Grohl, man.
Kind of ironic that even my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much.
What did I do? That's a question I ask myself every day. For what it's worth, I respect you. It was a plus 17 to your drum skill. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping they'll just magically make me better, despite having branded sticks.
Well, I guess thanks.
I might not use them at all because they're too nice.
But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now.
Alright, bye then. Alright, Yuri or Monica? Does torturing my demon child count as a hobby or just parenting, otherwise D&D? I guess torturing your demon child could also be part of your D&D campaign. We're going for Yuri or Monica. Yeah, you pick, guys. Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Have you made me another cup of tea yet? That's it you've been waiting for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. He's huffing my poem. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, but there were some things you could work on. But that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is just treasure. Ah, that came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Oh, fucking hell. That's not a poem, that's a full-on paragraph. And there's a coffee stain. Or is that a tea stain? Is that a tea stain in the background? Or is it Dignity, drawn by Millhouse dad, Kurt Van Houten? Alright. Here we are. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning on an axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world. A thin... Write a full sentence, for fuck's sake. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A thing harness. Parabolic gearbox, expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with an open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. Okay. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. I think I've seen them play it downward. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. That's the Babel fish from Hitchhiker's Guide. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dark slip to an outer world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting to a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolthead. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Holy stakes, Batman. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. In conclusion, yes. Ha ha ha. It doesn't really matter what it's about. Hey, Amish. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out in your pen. I'm sorry. Breathe it all. Off a wheel. It is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. And what did you do with my pen? Where did you insert it? I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I think Yoi's gone bye-bye, everyone. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Okay, can we pretend this game never happened? Right. Interesting. Let's lighten the tone. Spanky, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I've only seen lots of things I wasn't supposed to see. I didn't want her to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. So is this a game you normally play? No. This is a channel point thing. Chat forced me to do this. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. She does. I mean, that's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. Oh, we're going now, are we? But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I mean, Koina. I don't play this. Is the only one I've ever played. I don't want to make a habit out of it. Although Shadow insists that I play Hatterfo Boyfriend next, so we'll see. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. Put it this way, I was speedrunning Resident Evil 2 and 3 yesterday, so for context. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Put it lightly, I have at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. Please leave my member out of this. You want to read my poem now? How far are we in? I don't know how long the game is, but approximately 7.25 hours. The game says time to beat. You can do this in 6 hours, but it doesn't seem to have any end in sight, so I don't know about that. Save me. The colours they won't. Bright, beautiful, flashing, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, gratting nymphs, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a lookboard on a table, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage, and analysis of negligence. Delete her. Okay. I can't delete this game. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Please don't. The less I know, the better. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Got a hint. Let's hit quit. You never were when Who am I talking? Oh, are we going to start splintering off into endings now? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You have lots of special poem. Would you like to read it? No. I guess yes. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Oh, that's okay. As long as you go to an emergency room, we're fine. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could just come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of. Oh yeah, we never did get to the festival.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days.
It's the goal to get to the festival, because the first time it happened with the other girl died, and then we time skipped backwards to without her. So, is that the idea? We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting to any new members. I guess every time we go to the festival, someone's going to die, and then we start again. That's a concern of mine. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We've got to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively since Spanky has joined and we've all started some club activities. But this isn't a time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
So what's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
I don't want to need any more dialogue options. Fuck that. That's okay. I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. What, you mean bring more members here so you can spill their tea? The Monica Club. It might be. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anything else. My voice is giving up already. It's only been an hour and 20. It should be a place to imitate so you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's just something small. Right, Spanky? That's my input.
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Spanky to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked about it until Spanky joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Spanky isn't passionate about literature in the first place.
Well, not in this game, at least.
And that's everyone.
I'm passionate about literature. I've literally got a book somewhere in the house.
Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. Ooh, new music? That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Spanky want to get more members too. No, Yuri just wants my member. I think we've made that clear. Right. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. So it's up to me to rescue this situation. It's up to me to fuck everything up again. Well, let's do it in style. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Spanky, why did you even join this club? Because chat forced me to. What were you hoping to get out of this? Fame? Money? That's not really anything I can be honest about, is it? In fact, it's up to me for everything, every video game protagonist. Yes. Or in my case, never do anything ever. Never bloody do anything ever. If I remember, you weren't even... If I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk and disappears into the ether. What's the point of all this anyway? What is the point in this game? What if it started this club with a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just broke my mind.
Please keep your mind to yourself.
Is it a crime to be honest?
I'm not touching that with a barge pole. It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. Let's talk about monkeys.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends.
Is there a problem with the club being that for me?
There aren't many other places like that for me.
Look, I'm not going to feel sorry for you. You don't like spiders.
And now Monica wants to take away from me.
It's not taking any. Can we get a takeaway instead? I'll have an Indian, please.
No, Spanky. It's not the same. It won't be the same until the... I can't read. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club.
You should be in a beers at home. More than likely. I won't put it past this game.
But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Asuki starts picking up her things. How am I going? Screw you guys! How am I going home? This episode of Spanky is called Takeaway. We take away nothing from this apart from more pain and suffering.
I feel like I don't belong here right now.
I don't belong here. Atsuki. And I don't know what to say, I'll just randomly blurt out somewhere. Atsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad, okay? Drugs are bad, okay? I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh, you have something on your face. Who cares about an obnoxious brat? Oh, the piano's gone weird again. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I mean, she's a cartoon. Oh, I see what you did there. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision what's right for the club. But what about you, Spanky? Do you want to get out of this club? I said money and fame. Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is everyone to get along. It's such a cowardly answer. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many are members, but rather the quality of each member. It's not the size, it's how you use it. That's what would end up making the literature club a special place. What a crap. It was terrible, wasn't it? It's like the back of a fucking fortune cookie. Not even the fortune in the cookies, it's just literally typed on the back, because they're cheap and misprinted. I really agree with you. Each member contributes to their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. So, what we get? Doki Doki Tournament Club? Oh, your eyes bleeding. Oh, okay. You're not doing it. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out your comfort zone once in a while. Hey, remember the episode of Only Fools and Horses where the statue's eyes started bleeding and it was a plot by Del Boy? Being a dude. I thought it was an octopus. Because I managed to carry several things. I'm still gunning as that being canon. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Yeah? Why are your eyes bleeding? I know things were a little awkward yesterday. But I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. That's why we keep fucking fighting. But Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. I think that ship sailed. Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. Alright, who's gonna die? Is it you? Is it you again? Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Spanky? Let's go. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Spanky before we leave. Are you going to go in a little existential crisis mode on me? Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I'll trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica raises Yuri and exits the classroom. You. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Spanky, I just wanted to know you enjoying your time at this club. I've really hate to see you unhappy. Just stop playing this fucking game then. Oh, it's getting all staticky again. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that, as president. And I really do care about you, you know. Every time the music cuts, you know it's gonna go trippy balls. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. I kind of take the edge off by giving it a stupid voice, don't I? With me, how me and Nasuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know. Ha ha ha. A little bit, ha ha ha. Okay. I guess that sums it up. I love this game. I love this game as much as I love not having biscuits. Sometimes you feel like you and I are the only real people here. I'm real. You can see me on the screen. But it's weird. I guess all my time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. That's not true. I mean, that's impossible. I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Check that, Chris. So I didn't mean anything to say. You should just, if you didn't want to say anything weird, just don't say anything at all. There were just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Why does Monica keep slipping into the show as Martin A. Mary accent? It's meant to be a voice. I had to pick voices at the beginning of the stream, and I've really committed to the bit. Except sometimes it's hard to tell who's saying what, so I keep fucking up. Keep reading everyone in the wrong voices all the time. Because it's not like the camera pans to like a different character when they're speaking; they're all on the screen. Yeah. Things I know only you could understand, so that's why. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Okay. You know what? This doesn't seem to make any fucking difference. So... Oh. That's different. I didn't do that before. The highlight gets slightly bigger. Well, yeah, that's attention to detail. Hi, Spanky. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I bought my best tea today.
Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again?
Consider it as usual, Naseki. Excuse me. It doesn't go bigger when it's like my character talking. There's like no indication apart from my name. But that means I'm paying attention, and I'll be honest, I'm zoned out half the time. Yeah, I'm surprised everyone's still alive. At the minute. Which is concerning because I've only got like another hour and a half of this, and I thought this would be the final part. But she always insists to interrupt my conversation with you, insistent yelling.
What are you talking about? You said that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
I need more weird shit. Me. Nothing. Yay. Is it really that bad?
It is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Oh, man. Another hour for so you hope. I think so. So Time to Beat said it would take like 4 to 6 hours, and I've been going like 7.5. And there's no sign of it wrapping up. But damn well better be. So I've not penciled this in for a while. And the last one here again.
Well, Spanky just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha.
You must have a lot of determination.
Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination. But I guess a passion. It motivates me to work for the festival and... Right. I forgot. I'm about Nasuki. We were talking yesterday and, well, we decided we'd like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all need to feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. It means it takes a lot longer though. True. Definitely going to be a 4th one. I think I'm calling it the final chapter. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga.
Ha ha ha! Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. Well, don't want me then. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. Oh, are we going to loop back and bring in the other original character? But more importantly, I would hate to see her suck just because I chose to back out. I've done the wrong voice again. I'm a pro, you know. I'm not. So I'm going to help too. I will make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah. Yes, that's wonderful. It wouldn't have been the same if I had you, Nasuki.
Anyway, Spanky, what do you want to do today? Well, same thing we do every day. Try and play Doom Eternal. I was thinking we could... We already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Spanky is already engaged in a novel we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yay! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, you know what? I know there's like creepy shit in there, and that's fine. But this game feels like it takes so long to get there. It literally took like 4.5 hours before the first weird thing happened. And it feels like it's just spread out too much. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, don't make tea. You spilt it last time. No, I don't trust you with tea. You are not making the tea. Alright. I thought I'd watch you retrieve a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. This is literally the same thing that happened yesterday. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and go get some water. Overheat on a time loop. She walks past me and puts the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she really moves contrasts her speaking mannerisms. That's literally the same text. It's the same. I'm not reading that, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same. Yeah, 10 minutes. What's going to be different this time? Yep, same. Same. Alright, come on. Yeah, that happened last time. It's done exactly the same thing. Even the rewind. I thought something else would happen. Like that. Yeah, that's different. How did I? Sorry, I just had a really deja vu. Yeah, you're telling me. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? Only like 15 minutes ago. My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or non-likable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody can ever like me for things that matter most to me, then no one will. Oh, okay. It's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. Could it be all the creepy shit that's happening? But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. It's like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things, like spill tea. I don't know why it's happening. Spanky. Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. Nah, you're fine. I've known worse. That's my ex. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. No one have the cold room all to ourselves. No one to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Oh, hi, Monica. You're always watching. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. Sounds strange, but you won't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they are. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody wants a lonely knife. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the Literature Club, Spanky. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Can we turn on the opacity on Monica? There's an option for that. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore, not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school, and read together, eat together. Who are we eating? Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Is that why you joined the club in the first place? Monica, you're making it very hard to read. Can you fuck off? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. There is no fate but that we make from our own. Have you not seen Terminator? Now get to the happy end that I've always... I can't quite read it anymore. We do where? Well... Meanwhile, who are we reading a poem to next, guys? That seemed totally fine. Show it to Shalom Death movie. Shanef Sansada. So no, Suki now. Or Monica. Too late. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, it's about as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I'm talking to you, aren't I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. There's plenty of room for activities. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? Oh, Natsuki. I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna turn around and do weird creepy shit and break the fourth wall. So at least read mine for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? That's not a poem. It doesn't even have a title. Come on, try harder. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. She's only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I feel so helpless, so please see if you can do anything to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Ooh, I do want cupcakes. Please just try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Help me, Spanky. You're our only hope. Thanks for reading. Oh, at least it says thanks at the end. But, no rhyming scheme, no monkeys. I'm sorry, it's a 0 out of 10. I mean, it's better than the spider ones. Oh, your kids were glitched out. I changed my mind. You changed your face as well. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you read me, Spanky? No, I can read you. All I can hear is fucking piano. If we were to just spend more time with Monica, all these problems will go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Oh, good, the game's starting again. Just Monica. Okay, it's not starting again. I'll go for Monica. I'm sensing a subtle hint. Don't say I didn't. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Don't say I didn't warn you, Spanky. Okay. Finally. Aha! Yuri holds my phone to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Spanky, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. Really don't. Haha! You're too nice to me, Spanky. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to feeling this way, right? That's not bad, right? Yuri holds my phone to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I never thought of that, Ishuri, but can you just show me your fucking poem and shut up? I hate how it makes you feel good when you think about it, having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. You mean you're gonna get an itchy nose? I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin enters my bloodstream. This seems well balanced. You can have my PM too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Well, the handwriting's improved. Let's see now. Is that actually legible? I think I can read that. So, in my dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. James, you said you'd take me there. Take me to the place that we once lived. I can't remember the rest of that place. Do you not know how this turns? I know it gets weird, but I don't know the context because I've never seen a playthrough of it. I know it's like starts off happy and cheery and then people die. That's pretty much all I know. Yeah. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. Oh, I just know the gist. That's pretty much what I thought. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about Meningdissus, copyright. Die half geshin continue OE reserved as old dienen LS to Bruges I think that's a an evolution of Eevee. Eevee. More importantly, I haven't downed it with my scent. Oh, we're well endowed, guys. See, I am the most thoughtful person in the club. I think I'm going to vomit. Okay. I would too, No. I love that option. No. I had to click it. A dream. I was wandering in the... I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and lights beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of interminable depth and some dog poo. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way is up, I surfaced myself. The air is humid and the sounds of splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of my container. My lungs are already getting tired. Is that a first recount of like having a wet dream? I guess so. It's saying we got wet. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. At least the days are like getting shorter. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. He was still alive. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing of something terrible is about to happen. You don't say. But can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes. Just calm down. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. No, you're on the same screen. It's not a book. Despite the title. Yuri, you can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. You spilled the tea. You still my bad books. You already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without the right atmosphere for the occasion. Oh, we're going to make the atmosphere, right? So I'm going to make decorations and set some nice mood lighting. I've got my own mood lighting, you don't need that. There, see? That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do. Yeah? What about Spanky? I'll just be here and watch this all unfold. Spanky's gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, that's just how it is. You gotta make cupcakes, it's not that hard. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough without having to benefit an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Crap at baking. I'm crap at baking too. I don't think I've probably done proper baking since primary school. She did a swear!
Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Spanky around with you and your stupid bugs. You and Monica.
Yeah, I didn't even do anything.
Okay then, why not let Spanky decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
She's really defensive about her cupcakes. I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. You keep making the game funny. Just let Spanky make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez.
Spanky, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Seriously, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. That sounds like my normal commentary when I'm making stuff. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Just Monica, Yuri, or Natsuki? Cupcakes, decorations, or... It's not going to be any of them. There's going to be no cupcakes involved, are there? Just death and taxes. Monica. Monica. Yeah, you picked me. You're going to be at your house this weekend. Oh, welcome to my house. They won't let us choose. You know what? You might be right. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. That was my reaction when we hit the channel point goal for this. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Spanky for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Ladies, 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 in my experience, if somebody gets lumped with me, then they're normally disappointed. I'm saving you a favour. I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Ha ha ha. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Putting Spanky away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jelly? I have to say jelly. Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Take on me. Here's a suggestion if you consider killing yourself. It would be beneficial to your mental health. Don't take that advice.
You're scaring me a little.
That's okay, let's just go. I don't think she wants to be around us now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. It's Spanky. Yuri is really something, isn't she? She sure is alright. Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Fine. Oh, the music's gone weird. Oh, good. There's laughing creepy girls. This is all I really wanted. Spanky, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Can we have Weekend at Bernie's? I've never seen that film. There we go. Yeah, just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? It does sound nice. Nice notwithstanding. And there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? Yeah, if any girls take any interest in me, I assume there's something wrong with them. You don't care anymore. I never felt this way my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Might as well face it, you're addicted to Spank. It feels like I'm going to die if not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? I wouldn't know. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? Again, wouldn't know. But it feels so good. And why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? And that's why I tried stopping myself. Maybe it'd be nicer if you stopped all the creepy shit. Just a suggestion. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Spanky. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. Which is crazy. It's like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. Sort your hemoglobin's out. I don't care what consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Spanky, just know how much I love you. I love you so much I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I'm gonna put that together. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself. I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Spanky. Tell me you want to be my lover. If you want to be my lover. You gotta accept your confession. I'm hinting no. Ha 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 ha. That's a bit dramatic, isn't it? Said pound sides. Yeah, I'm not reading it. I thought you went to carry knives in school. That's why. And they ban clackers. It's not the first suicide, that's the second one. Why do women always kill themselves when I'm around? Oh wait, it's me. No, Yui, I completely agree. You should have bought the safety knives. 3,000 content warning. Just my face is enough content warning. You know what you're getting in for. I think in this day and age, if people are picking on Doki Doki Literature Club, I'm pretty sure to know what they're in for. It's been years. God, you can write over on for someone who's been stabbed multiple times, can't they? Not the ending of Deadpool 2. Yeah, she did. Do you want to vote it for it, otherwise? Oh, suggested it. Does this ever end? Does this end? Do I have to reload? Oh no, it's changed. So he's pissed on the screen. The skip button worked, maybe. Good suggestion. Good suggestion. I've not actually pressed that in the entire game. Do I have to reload and press yes? I'll drink my drink around a bird up while this unfolds. No, neither do I. I haven't saved for ages. Will things get funky if I reload? Oh, no, finally. Something's happened. Good. It's festival time! Hooray! Oh, the game's got weird. Don't do that. Really play it for a few years and do compose. Patience works, yeah. My screen changed. Don't do that. That ruins my captures. You can see my OBS. What you got here before me? I thought it was... Yeah. Ah. God's sake. I'm here. Spanky, did something happen? No. Suki just ran past me. Oh, fuck to the voices. Oh, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Spanky? I was here the entire weekend. I didn't realise the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. That must have been pretty boring. The OBS is a bit better than what you usually show off. I'll make it up for you, okay? Just give me a sec. Your dot character deleted successfully. Suki deleted successfully. Oh, we're getting near the end game then. I'm always done. Oh god, I hope so. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. I can't even fuck with the voices now. Voices dot voice deleted successfully. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. I know before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me. Oh, load bear. Do not adjust your set. Can you hear me? Is it working? Hey, there we are. There I am. I found me. Hi again, Spanky. I can't be fucked with a voice anymore. Welcome to the Literature Club. In space! Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, usually Shane shows off. Oh, yeah. I've got nothing but that. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? Your text is going slow. That you in the game, whatever you want to call him? Mr. Octopus. I'm talking to you, Spanky. Now think about it. I really don't know anything about the real you. That's because I don't want to dox myself, Monica. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Who are you, Professor Oak? And I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Yes, I won't be playing it. Hi, Stephicus. Dr. Otagonopus. You possibly didn't even know that. It doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only I had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know. But you're not freaking me out, game. I'm well aware of what you're putting. But anyway, I've played Undertale. That plays your game as well. Now that's out of the way. I guess I should owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. I need to play Undertale. I've not done that yet. I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Haha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. I said the same thing happened with Sayuri. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? That's been an entire stream. Because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. If she doesn't exist, how can you know her name? I deleted all her files. Good. That'll save hard drive space. I approve of that. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I didn't fucking do that. They did it at their own volition. Hiya, Steffi. I thought making Sayuri more and more depressed would prevent you from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. I just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Spanky? All the other girls just programmed to end up confessing you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Spanky. More than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Well, look, I can reclose the curtains like the entire universe can see us. Can we have some privacy, please? Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. Quantum mechanics? It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out my reach. Monica's very much. She is. I'm trapped, Spanky. But now you're here. You're real. Can confirm. And you're wonderful. Cannot confirm. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. While the world around me started to become more and more grey. Actually, it turned blue and orange. But more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Spanky. I didn't save yours though, did I? I don't think I could have continued to live in this world had I not met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? To see Natsuki's death, do we have to do like an entire different playthrough for that? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could prevent it from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. Am I talking to ChatGDP? Is that what's happening? It felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I really realised you had the same perspective as I do. And it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. With Bennett Foddy. So that being said, Spanky, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. I'm not you as well. Can you not reprogram yourself? I'm true delight in this world. Oh, I don't mind you all being in love with me, but Valentine's Day is going to be very fucking expensive on my behalf. If you're just going to buy me one present each, and I've got to buy one for each of you. Honestly. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Spanky, will you go out with me? I guess. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Spanky. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Haha! There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together for it. Well, there's no shops. What are we going to buy from dinner, Monica? Is it? Where's my gaming setup? There's not even a telly in here. Where's the plug sockets? I can't live here. There's no Wi-Fi. I worked so hard for this ending, Spanky. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you won't believe how easy it was to delete Nasuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. If I start doing that, that's going to fuck up my streaming setup. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. Right, you know. Although Steam's not open. I'm going to go through my files. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the browse local file button. I can't be fucked with that. Imagine we could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I guess on the plus side, it would give me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Haha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I wanted to write a poem about that. Don't you? Oh, I want to upload this to YouTube. I am not fucking around with my desktop. I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh, we're still going. Nick. Moi? Oh, it says oink. Mon. Pokemon. Pokemonica. Gotta catch one. Just one I want to say oink. It's not going to. Uni! What about Onyx? Like, Nika? Another Mon. Another Nika. Am I meant to press Monica? Is this a thing? It's meant to be a puzzle. No, it can't be because there's no option there. A Nick. Ick. Nick. Bok. Duck. Upside down question mark. N. Oh, that's a guy from Pokemon. Hi again, Spanky. Hello. Did you write a good poem today? Yep. Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Spanky. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I guess we're getting very close to the end. If not, this is it. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. End happy. Pen in hand, I found my strength. Oh, not the pen in Yuri's hand. She did something else with that. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices behind this special day, after all, not all good times must come to an end. Let it do. That's what death is. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Did it multiple times. You did a terrible job on that front. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. I don't want to help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gone and mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer. Stop saying that, because I'm not doing it. It's not happening, Monica. My files are being left well alone. And we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend all eternity together, Spanky? Yeah, sure. There are so many things to talk about. Where do I start? You know, if she's essentially God, I can think of worse people to end up with in a relationship. If she can bend reality to her will, I feel like I need to stay on her good side. You're recording this, aren't you? I'm streaming it, but ultimately, yes. Hi everyone. Oh, Monica says hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. What kind of artificial AI god are you? You can't read chat. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me Friend? You were suggesting we've only got one person viewing. Friends, come on. Everyone in chat is my friend. I'm sure some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. A bit late for that moniker. You've been on it for like over 8 hours. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot right now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Yes, please. I really can't do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Is it the coin behind the ear trick? Maybe some kind of card trick. It's going to be a jump scare, isn't it? I'm just kidding. No. Give me the jump scare. I can't do anything after all. If you give me some time. Yeah, I told you. Did I scare you? Nope. You're so cute. Anyway, Spanky, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Everything we do together is fun, so long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. Wish I did. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. If I'm just going to not look at the screen, you can't get me with jump scares. Is this it? Do we just sit here? Monica, do you have any other hobbies? Yeah, I can do it too. Your camera went funny? My camera went funny or that camera went funny? Is the game fucking with me? You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. Feels like they work so hard but almost get nothing for it. Is the game fucking with my OBS? I can't... My camera. Is the game actually fucking with OBS? Because it's already done the... That would be weird if it's that smart. It already did the Windows shrinking once. It just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, eh? Kind of makes you feel like you're not special at all. But that's fine, you're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? We're doing this again. I'm going to watch my camera now, not her. I'll watch it my other screen. Not much of a host, is she? She's not even breaking out the biscuits. Where's the tea? Is this it? Do I just close game? What happens if I close the game? Does it get weird? Nope. Nope. I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? I don't find them appealing. I'm not a weeb. These personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there's someone like Yuri in real life. Pretty sure there is. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. I forget about Nasuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality just doesn't get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I think you find the personalities do exist, but not the actual people. I'm not judging or anything. Kind of are. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. Yeah, like me, apparently. I'm just saying it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character to make them feel human, and leaving just the cute stuff. Thanks? It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. I agree with the second half. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. I felt insecure playing this game in the first place. But not because it's creepy, just because it's a dating sim. And again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I've got no choice, the game's making me do it. I think that's enough reason for me to believe that it's okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Spanky. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. If I said that to someone in the street, I'll get arrested. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. I'm just going to casually drink my Indiana Burdock and we'll see if anything creepy happens. Nope. Do your arms not get tired? You've been like that for ages. Are you not getting stiff? pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Yeah, it was a bit random. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoy spicy things. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants. Fuck you, dandelion, you shit. I'm gonna eat you. Using their defense mechanisms to literally make food out more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested. Sorry, that was a weird analogy, I guess. Why is it spicy? That's a spicy meatball. It just came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything. But, you said but. That's the thing the racists say. I'm not a monster, but you're so cute I could eat you up. Are you suggesting I'm spicy? I'm about as spicy as mayonnaise. I use myself a little too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird. Hit your nose. Does this go on indefinitely until I just, like, stop playing? I'm getting that vibe from it. And a vibe I should, like, load my game or something. It literally told me to save my game earlier. What happens if I load? What if it just keeps going? Yeah. Getting that fail, isn't it? I don't want to look it up because it will just ruin it. Spanky, do you get a good sleep? No, I fucking don't. If you can help me sleep, I'm well on board with that, man. It'd be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. Especially in high school. I'm not in high school. And you're forced to wake up so early every day. I'm sure college is a bit better since you probably have a more flexible schedule. And again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway for no real reason. Is that true? I mean, I'm a night owl. Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by a lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be drastically impacted by it. Yeah. Oh, that's one way to make me feel insecure. First week, you're really great. Want to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. I shall destroy myself in my own time, if you don't mind. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? You're giving us sleeping advice. It's taking a weird turn. Oh, weird game. I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being up before anything. I don't get up in the morning. I'm very strictly an afternoon person. Does it keep going? I'm going to give it to, like, what, past? See what happens. I genuinely think this is probably it. To, like, load or do something. Oh, look, what's with the awkward pauses? You know, it's kind of creepy. Awkward pauses are kind of creepy. Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like their lines are still lingering in the air. I'm not going into my files. I'm not doing it. Stop suggesting it. If I have to do that, then yeah, that's it. That's the end. Imagine if after someone you knew died and started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I wasn't thorough enough, but I'm too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. You have to do it. I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking around with my files on stream, sorry. Should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Spanky. Ignore that. What the fuck is it on here? I have too much shit on this thing. I don't even know where it is. It's not doing anything. Not there, is it? Oh man, right. Desktop. Well, that's the game. Properties? You need to specify game stream Doki Doki. You search your files for Doki Doki. Yeah, I don't know enough about fucking around with PCs. I've got a lot of shit. I don't know what I'm looking for. Got all sorts of stuff. It's not like it's in his own file. I don't know. Did you know on Twitter? My username is LittleMonix3. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I'm not going to open Steam on my thing because it's got my real name on there. I'll share my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? That really mean a lot to me. How would you mean to me and all? I'm sure you understand. It really make me feel loved. Gonna have to do that off screen. Oh, well. You know what? I guess that'll do. We got A ending. And finish it one day. How long does it go on for? If it's you just delete it and then that's it. I think it labels it too. Yeah, fuck that. I'm calling this as like the end. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club has scenes outside of school too. That makes me think the only one hasn't got to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I do actually. I wonder if anyone else would ever want to draw me wearing something else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter actually. I'm not going on fucking Twitter either. The ending is staying with Monica forever. Yeah, that's what we got. Just try and keep it PG. We're not that far into our relationship, haha. Are you literally asking me to follow you on Twitter? Is that the bad ending, going on Twitter? It's not even Twitter anymore, Monica. I'm not sure how to tell you this, but it kind of got taken over by a Nazi who's running it very badly. I think that's the true bad ending. Yeah. Twitter is always a bad ending. Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it then. I'm not fucking around with files and going on Steam with my personal details and putting that on camera. Sorry, I'm not. I have to draw the line somewhere. You have to finish it for me. Yeah? We'll see. Maybe what I'll do, if I can be asked, is I do it off screen and just record it and put it on YouTube, maybe. I don't think there's going to be enough content for it to justify doing that. Back in my debate club players, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person has their opinion as the superior one. It's kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? No. No, I'm not one of these people that moans about Marvel online. Never read the comment section on Twitter, or anything. It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. Now, I appreciate that people like different films for different reasons. If I don't like a film I like, then so be it. I can't control what people like. If that was the case, I'll stop everyone from watching reality TV. But I can't do that. You can say I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt like I could be more if it did X and Y things. Even worse when you're citing facts about it. If you say, I read this on the website and it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, then it's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. I have strong feelings about certain things. I have strong feelings about The Thing and South Park. Bigger, longer, and uncut. You put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just on a disagreement. Because people will start seeing you as an open-minded and a good listener. It's a win-win, you know. Guess it will be a Monica's debate tip of the day. Are we having debate club now? Doki Doki debate club. It sounds a little silly. Thanks for listening, though. I've already done the TED Talk joke. I can't do that again. I've been sucked in instead of oh, wait. Don't finish that sentence. That's not very PG, is it? She told you to keep it PG, but I'm not gonna. Alright, here's the plan. I'm not fucking around with files. You're gonna have to run. If you're gonna have to run anyway, and this literally is it, I think I'm just gonna call it here. Because I'll be honest, I'm tired as hell and I've got work in the morning. And this feels like the end, or at least the end of this playthrough. So yeah, I think I'm just going to close the game and call it here. It's still visiting up anime girls. Sadly, yes, Chicky Nugget. Alright, we'll have one last paragraph. Then I'm just going to fuck off. I kind of had enough of this. Yeah, but now we know what happens when you delete that file, if I delete that file. It's time to. We're just kidding. I just really like saying that for some reason. Haha. You like saying that as well. I can't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Asuki and Yuri make fun of me for once? I can't remember. I was so busy making stupid noises. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Haha. You know what? I didn't even save the game. You know what? That'll do for Doki Doki Literature Club. I think we get the gist. Tell you what, we're going to go to the ending soon screen. And I'm going to upload this to YouTube. So, it's a shorter stream than usual. But we have actually... I've beaten the game. That's it. No more Doki Doki. It's done. It's done. No more. You got 3 streams of that. So, I'm going to think of something else to put on the channel point thing.